Katie Futcher joins us today to talk some Emory women's golf coach. A culmination of over a year of hard work. Starts this weekend as you guys play your inaugural tournament down in West Palm.
Yeah, definitely excited to get our first season going, and yeah, you're right. It's been a long time coming, and to have the players on campus and to have 2.5 weeks under our belt, it's been great. It's been really good so far.
Just talk about, obviously there's a lot to talk about. Let's talk about kind of like what it was like for you to build a program from scratch. Obviously, starting women's golf as an intercollegiate sport this fall. You were hired July of 2018. Just talk about the process.
Sure, yeah. It was actually quite challenging because I really only had 2 months to find 6 to 8 players. Super thrilled with the 7 players we have on campus, but that was challenging. And for me, the most enjoyable part of my job is coaching. So I wasn't able to coach for a year. That was pretty challenging for me, but I did spend a lot of money, so that was okay. But yeah, like I said, it's just great to have the 7 young ladies on campus and to be practicing, and it feels good to be coaching again, for sure.
What were you looking for? Obviously, you were looking for good players who could score well, but just talk about maybe the process that you implemented in terms of your recruiting approach.
Yeah, certainly looking for outstanding students, first and foremost. I mean, want to be able to put the students into an environment where they can succeed here at Emory, so that's always a big thing that any coach here looks for. But from a skill point of view, looking at how I think the player is going to develop is very important from my point of view. How can my skill set and our assistants' skill set help them to become a better player? So yeah, making sure that I get out and watch recruits, and I've watched about 4 of our incoming players that are on the team now play last summer, which was good in the amount of time that I had. But yeah, watching players play is really important for me.
Okay, so let's get back to this weekend. DIII Preview, really exceptional field. You got 9 teams ranked in the top 25 preseason. Just talk about this weekend's tournament.
Yeah, I mean, we're, like it is our first event, we're focusing a lot on the things that we can control this week, our preparation going into this week. Really excited to be playing against the caliber of field that we have. It's pretty outstanding that this is our first event. So, just want the girls to enjoy themselves, to get a feel for collegiate golf, but to certainly embrace what we've been talking about for the first 2.5 weeks, and that is controlling what we can control, and that's certainly our preparation, our attitude, and all of those things as well. 54-hole
tournament. You play 36 holes on Saturday. I believe it's the first time Division III women's golf has played 36 holes in a single round.
Yes, I think I've already created some waves. I'm not sure if other coaches like that very much, but my reasoning for doing that is, this is a championship venue, so I want to make sure that we get data in how to set up the course well for the championship. I want to make sure that all the teams and the ladies have a chance to see the course as many times as possible. Again, for Division III, it's important for head-to-head ranking. So again, the more rounds we can play against each other, I think those better teams are naturally going to come to the top. So I think anytime that we can increase the amount of holes we play, it's a really, really good thing. I know it's against kind of the mindset that we have in D3, but my question is why? Why don't we do things differently? And so yeah, predominantly though, wanting to play 54 holes to get information on how to best set up the course for the national championship.
Yeah, looking at this this year's Emory team, we have 7 players on the roster. You've taken 5. Talk about maybe the group that will be competing this weekend.
Yeah, some great improvement from the ladies who made the traveling squad over the first 4 rounds of qualifying. Really impressed with their engagement, with how they're doing with things, and with just adjusting. I mean, they're all freshmen, so it's been quite an adjustment period for them. And but yeah, I think we have a great group of young ladies going this week. I think in general our 7 are all great, and I think that the 2 that aren't traveling could definitely work their way into the lineup by the end of the fall. So I think we have a pretty deep squad. So that's good.
So how in moving forward, how do you think you'll use this tournament this weekend as kind of a down the road and maybe for your next competition?
Yeah, I mean, again, this is a very quality field, and in golf there can only be one champion, and so the field is 65, 70 players, and only one young lady is going to win. So it's really about the takeaways that we that we're building from each tournament. And again, it comes down to our attitude, it comes down to the process, it comes down to course management. So all of those things are things that we're working on and are within our control. So for myself and the players that I'm working with, it's more about controlling those things and doing really well with the things we control, and then having the results follow.
All right, Coach. Thanks very much for your time. I'll let you get back to work. Good luck this weekend, and we will see you when you get back.
Absolutely. See ya.
Bye.